So here we are in Dorset, in near to Bovington Camp, the Tank Museum and all of that. And I've come down to Clouds Hill, which is a National Trust property. So we're going to go and have a look, see what we can see. Let's make a move now. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Are you at which is just down that way? And as you pass, go down there to the tank observation area. I think I've used the tank out at the moment. You can actually pull in just there. And that's where
Are you okay for access?
Well, it says in the book that there's ramps and things, according to the National Trust manual.
All right. Thank you.
A little symbol for
No. Well, certainly, because it's a museum piece, it's very much as it was, so you certainly won't be able to get that in.
won't go in the house. And I won't go around the, I presume there's not much to look at.
I mean, the only answer is if you want to go down, there's the garage behind there with information boards and
Yeah.
a path they used to film, but the house itself, there's a step, isn't there?
What's that now?
As you go in the house, there's a step, isn't there?
You're not going to be able to.
No.
How good are you, sir, with getting off the?
No.
Right. Okay. This is a bit difficult. The ladies, they could go and bring some books out for you, like the guidebooks
right,
that we've
yes.
got to sort of.
I mean, we can bring you all the information out, but you just can't get in.
You won't go in there,
Yes, I'm afraid so. It does
You're
actually
very
say
welcome
there's
to
not
go
sort
down and
of.
have a look.
yeah.
Just
And
trying
I
to think
just
what
checked the book because I did check before I came, the
Yes.
little symbol there for ramp, so wheelchairs with ramps.
You can get into the garage
Oh, yeah,
easy
the
enough.
garage
The
is
garage is
fine.
easy enough.
Oh,
the
okay.
cottage itself is
Yeah.
not.
But the garage is more an information centre than
Yeah,
actual.
sure.
Yeah. Are you thinking of trying to get into the house then? Is that sort of?
Does it say access to the house?
Sure, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Because I looked this morning, because
Well, we'll certainly check.
I'm going to be doing local areas around here, so I
Yes.
thought I'd have a look and come here first because you do like timed
Have you
tours and all that.
have you checked Hardy's Cottages and Max Gates as well?
I've done Max Gate, but I haven't done the Hardest Cottage yet,
No.
so I've got to do that one.
Cottage, I tell you what, they have done there, which is very good, and I'm probably could put the suggestion forward for here.
Yeah.
Is they have a video.
Yes.
So that you can get in so
Yes.
far into the cottage, and then you can actually go on a video, some virtual tour
Virtual
that you can
tour,
do, because
yes.
you can't get up the stairs
No,
there
no,
either.
no,
because
no.
as you can imagine,
Oh,
especially here
exactly.
it's a museum piece, it's original as it is, you know what I
Exactly,
mean? So,
yeah.
and that's what they do say. But at Hardy's Cottage you can get right down to the cottage, in through the garden, and I think
Oh, yeah.
even, possibly, that's it, is sort of
Yeah.
inside. But I know they have a, you can go in the kitchen and the lounge and things like that, you can actually look
Yeah,
at
sure.
the virtual tour, so. But obviously you're collating information and stuff. Did you want to go down yourself?
I'll
and
have
go
a look.
and
Yeah, no, I'm
and see
gonna have a
what you
look.
think?
I'm gonna have a
Would you
look.
like,
Yeah.
would you like some of the books from in the house? I'll go and fetch some.
Yeah.
Yeah, go down, I'll go and fetch those out.
Yeah, have a look, see if you can get feedback, and then if
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
sure that the boss or people in National Trust would appreciate some feedback
Well,
anyway
I am-
for yourselves.
I'm going around all 500, so
Oh wow. We'll have to check the book because.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look at
yeah,
that.
I'm
needs
pretty confident,
confident
that.
No, we don't, but we obviously...
I mean, to be fair, the little symbols are not very good anyway.
Yeah.
And you have to keep on referring to the front of the book to be able
Yeah.
to find out what they mean.
Yes.
But after doing maybe
You know.
70 odd places so far.
Yeah.
You know, you get to know what they look like.
Some of
and
the problems might be the symbol actually means there is some access rather than full.
Well, I've been to places where it says, you know, there's no access and they've got ramps. So it really doesn't make sense, any sense at all.
Which isn't very helpful.
You know, it's not very helpful for people like me, and this is very much discriminated against anyway, because some places they won't let you in with a scooter, but they will let you in with a wheelchair. And this is actually not much bigger than a wheelchair.
No, because that's a good size one, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's because at Tardis Cottage they've got what they call the trampers.
Yeah.
Which are quite
Well, I
a
went
bigger
in Max
size.
Skate. I went in there on this thing, so you know
Oh,
it's
fantastic!
it's
How did you get in through there then?
Round
Did
the
they
back.
lift you in round the back?
Yes.
you got a little ramp thing in there.
Excellent.
It's a bit tight inside, obviously, but the point is that if you're in a wheelchair, then you could go inside. So
Absolutely.
you know.
Yeah.
So
There's
let's
quite a bit downstairs.
We'll
yeah.
check that because it needs addressing if it's missing.
well,
No, we'll
it's
have a
quite
look.
common. It's not really just you.
No,
it's
It's not that.
basically
It's if we don't move forward and we don't, you know me by now, firm believer. You have to speak to the people who
If each
actually.
property addresses the problem, then they'll all get right eventually.
yes,
So-
exactly.
And it's not as
exactly.
if nothing's new down here. We've had this hundreds of years, so I can't.
Yeah,
I wonder why
exactly.
they put that in there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So let's have a look on the way out.
Yes.
Let us know what you think.
Let's have a look. One of my pet hates is gravel.
It's the security thing as well.
This gravel thing is awful. The type of gravel that they use.
Yeah.
And if they compacted it down slightly, then it would be a lot easier to go
so
on.
you can have it because I think because I know it like Max Gate they're doing like car parks and things like that, and it's dictated to by the conservation people
Yes, exactly.
what you can have.
Well, it's
as
okay
well.
having it, but you need to really put a rollator over it and squash it down a little bit.
and
Because
things.
I mean, some places you feel like you're surfing when you're going along over the gravel. You sort of end up going sideways because you're surfing over the top of it.
Would that not, because you obviously have looked into it, and I don't know that, and I'm not speaking for National Trust, I'm just thinking, would that not, by its own nature, when cars drive over as much as we
Well, they
have,
do,
it
but
would
the
come
problem
up
is
with
that it's only sort of a certain channel.
Right.
You know, when you first go, I mean, I went to Sandham Chapel, and in the car park there's a whole, you have to go over it to get out to the road. And most of it hasn't been driven on. To be fair, it's still fairly new, so it was like surfing. It's like going over the top of it.
It's a horrible.
And I got stuck halfway.
Yeah.
With,
I'd like to think that lots of places are coming more forward now. When I was younger, it wasn't. But obviously, it's not keeping up to pace with well, probably. But I think it is lovely to be able to. You know, be where we are to a certain extent.
I think we've done really well, but there's obviously some improvements that we can make. So.
Oh, always is, isn't it? Moving forward, as I say, you've got to speak to the people that
That's
sort
right.
of. It's like people with signs and directions, isn't it?
Exactly.
They always give it to people who know the directions.
Yeah.
Don't they? And I always think, no, now send somebody out who doesn't know
Yes,
where to
exactly.
go, isn't it? Because it's always. As you go that bit further, you're thinking, oh, I should go on. That sign is always like 100 yards.
Always never a sign that you need it.
Yes,
I found that the other day. There was a junction. I had no idea which way to go. Luckily, I knew how to sat nav, but you know, for anybody that hasn't got sat nav, they wouldn't know which way to turn, left or right. Turn the wrong way, then you end up going, you know, miles out your way.
It's always worth listening to every side of the story because as the more I work for National Trust, it's more understanding. So the first thing is you sort of think, oh, why can't they do this and they should be doing, and then you suddenly, when you listen more and get more involved, you realise they're trying to move it forward, but they can only go at a pace that other regulations around. So it's good to sort of, But
you know, even with the gravel, okay, they have to have it. They have to have a certain type of gravel, but they could make it a little bit easier by just rolling a roller over it, just to compress
and that's
it down.
why it's worth people keep talking and keep the conversation open, because could be ignorance in there as well. I didn't even realise. I know everybody, you can always turn around and say, they should do.
Yeah.
But I think, you know what I mean, it's always worth if we sort of think, did you not realise? Because you'd be surprised how many people didn't. So
no.
John's already
okay,
done
well,
that.
we'll go down there. Yeah. Thank you. So here we are. We're heading down towards the actual house itself. Had a little bit of a chat there with the reception. So this house, T.E. Lawrence, Lawrence of Arabia, the friend of Thomas Hardy. Hello. And somewhere where T.E. Lawrence. Sorry, I got delayed. Having a chat. We're putting things to rights.
So that's the access.
Oh right, yeah. So there is a bit of a tight turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So is that just a step, or is that actually?
Hello.
Hello. I'm
Do you think you can manage?
not looking at you. I'm looking at the step inside.
Oh, I thought you were looking at my legs.
Well, yeah, got lovely legs, but that's beside the point.
Can you get in?
I don't know.
Will
I'm
you
just
try?
looking.
You're going to try.
You can't see.
I can't see.
It's only
Because what else is round the corner?
nothing else except
Nothing.
that little step.
So
Unless we put a book down.
It's getting out, isn't it?
no, it's fine. I mean, that would be okay to get into the. It's just
There's not much room within.
mushroom. There's no
But
mushrooms.
I think it would. No, if I move the stool.
Have a look. That's
Well, it's worth a try, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the fact is that this is a tight turn.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's right.
Oh yes, he owned it.
Just about do it, maybe.
Mm,
Can you go?
probably
into
not.
those? No.
Probably not, because that is
But that is a girl.
Oh, there we go. That was good.
Can we help you by just lifting it slightly?
Mm. I need a little bit of a push. That's the one.
How's that?
That's the one.
Yeah? Whoops.
Whoa,
Right.
it's very dark, isn't it?
It's
Wow.
dark, yes. We try and keep it as Lawrence would
Yes.
have had it, but when the sun comes round, it illuminates the room.
Right.
So there's a book about the room, and I've got a torch.
These are the ones from upstairs.
Okay.
So
Probably have to read those outside because it's,
Yes.
I can't actually see
They're
where.
I've got a torch, I can give you a torch.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There you go.
Torch.
but if I leave,
Ah, so this is
This is what we call the book room.
the book room.
Yes, because...
Because it's got books in it.
Indeed. Thank you.
and those are the upstairs ones.
Right, thank you
okay.
very much. Yes,
I'll just
yes,
Oh yeah.
okay. And there's the
Be,
torch.
it'll be easy going out because it's downhill.
Oh, I'll give you a push.
Do you need
It
me
will
to-
be easy.
Do you need me to stay to help you, or you?
No, we'll be it should be okay going
Okay,
back
those
out.
are the books from upstairs. So
Okay.
Which you can read outside.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So that one. What's that say?
There's the bunk
The
room,
bunk room.
which is...
Is that where they had bunk ups?
maybe. That's a room which he made to look like a ship's cabin
Oh right.
with the porthole. And he used it as his larder as well because he didn't like cooking smells, so there's no cooking facilities.
if you do need a hand, just give us a
Oh,
shout.
yeah, will do. Yeah.
Okay.
And then upstairs you've got his music room
Mhm.
where he had his big gramophone. But some very nice, in the other books, there's some photographs, you know, so you see.
So you can see.
This was the book room, and if you look at this photograph, that's how it looked just after he died. So there was about 2,000 books in here, most first editions, most
So this was a
signed.
bedroom, was it? There
It
was
was
a bed there.
Well, it was his sofa bed.
Sofa bed.
reading
Oh, right.
bed.
Okay.
Yes. So
Yes.
he used to come from the camp about 4 in the afternoon until 9 at night and read, translate the Odyssey, listen to his music, entertain his friends.
Uh-huh.
So it's like a retreat from
You
our
couldn't get very many friends in here though, could you? Because
No,
it's a bit
no,
tight.
yeah, but the room
Yes.
upstairs is so much bigger.
Just the two of us, and it's a bit cramped.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. So the photographs, all these photographs he took, his father taught him photography. The line drawings he did when he went off on his bicycle to France when he was
Right.
young to find the castles for his thesis at Oxford, which gave him the love of castles and so
Right.
sent him across to the Crusader castles. These are just photographs of him on his beloved bike, photos of the people you know, that were in the film. And of course he was only 5'5" in height.
5'5"?
Yes.
It wasn't very tall, was
No.
it? Good job,
And
really,
slim.
with that beam.
Hence, look at his chair. You see.
Yes.
So, and this is all him. This is all his design. What he
Well, yeah,
wanted.
of course, yeah, he designed it.
What
didn't
he wanted.
Right,
Yeah.
Nice fire.
So he had everything. His chair was across here. His feet on the fender. The wood to the left. His cans. He used to eat out of cans or fresh food. Tea or coffee or water. No alcohol.
No alcohol.
No.
Not a big drinker.
No.
At all.
No.
Well, I'm going to attempt.
We'll get over
It's
it.
a bit
So
tight.
yes, Sir Lawrence himself was 5'5". Oops.
I'm going to
You'll have to have one of these beepers.
Well, you have to. It's manual. You have to go beep yourself.
Oh right, okay. Oh, I can. Wait a minute. That can be moved. That can
What's
be
that?
moved. Give you. Yeah.
Go on then.
No, you're okay. I'm saying it can be moved. If I put it there, because I think if it's not right, I can always move it. So you see, what throws people is that Peter O'Toole was 6'2". So there's quite a big difference.
Yeah.
Are we okay?
Yes, we're fine. Yes. When,
What I'll do, should I move this carpet?
yeah, it might help.
Right, over to you. Easier getting out than getting in.
Well, I don't know, actually,
you
to
don't
be
know.
honest.
Can you? If not, I'll get my man. You might have to go back a slightly. Or you're stuck.
No, I'm stuck on the.
Right, I'll call my man. And then, oh. That might do it.
No,
I can't open the door more. You might just do it.
no, I don't think so.
No?
We might be a little bit stuck.
Wait a minute. I'll call. Use the reception over.
Mm.
Well, are you? No, because you're catching. Unless you could go.
That's all right. We can.
Can you?
Now I've done the worst bit.
Ah.
There you go.
good.
See.
I don't need them.
Oh dear. That was fun. Yes, it's quite tight. Quite a tight angle. Yes, it's quite a really tight angle, that.
Yeah, so I don't know where you want to sit, in the sun,
I'll sit
out
here.
the sun, or near the chair there, or...
So we've got bunk room
Right,
and,
you've got
the,
bunk room, around and about.
and the
You
music
might know-
room
Music room. Those who are the visitors he had to Cloudsell, and that's round
and around
and
and
about.
about. Right, okay, that's great.
The bathroom, and of course no toilet.
Ah,
He did live in the desert.
well, there's no, there's a bush over there.
Exactly.
And of course
I
you
just
have
check what you've got there, so you're not missing out.
1, 2,
So you've got round and about, the bathroom, music room,
bunk
room.
room.
You want
yeah.
the book room.
I've done the book room.
You
I
do-
saw the,
y-
yeah, I had a
yeah.
look at that, so that's
Okay.
good. So Lawrence's St Nicholas Church in the village of Morton. So quite local. So they've given you these books too. They're quite good. They're quite hardback. Museum of the Royal Tank Regiment. Heads I wash, tails I don't. Yeah, I do that. So he took over in 1923. There was no supply of running water, no drains, no sink for washing, no bath, no lavatory. This was normal for cottages in Dorset. They used a spade when they wanted to go and dig a hole. So he was friends with Thomas Hardy. George Bernard Shaw, the enforcer. Oh, Siegfried Sassoon. William Roberts, Gilbert Spencer, Eric Kennington. That's pretty good. We'll have a little look in the shed, and then that will be it. It's like a little exhibition. I probably can't get in now because there's a lip. There's a bit of a lip thing. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Take it easy when I'm
You might do, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, just very, very tight, obviously, because you know that. But getting out was worse than getting in, to be honest.
But you can't change the nature
No,
of
in
this
pushing these, it's not.
because it's a museum. So.
Yeah. There's only one thing that I would say with the shed, the little lip of the concrete, you could possibly put something there, like a little bit of wood, and just make it a little bit more easy to get up on the...
I've checked the book.
Yeah,
and
did you find it?
You're right. And I will write to them and say, well,
It's not really.
and also,
Yes.
the book says that you need to book.
Yeah,
And you don't.
you don't know. Wow, there we go. That is T.E. Lawrence's house, and very enjoyable. It was, if a little bit tight to go into the doorway and a little bit tight to come out, and it was actually worse getting out because of the angle. But however, you know, we made it, and quite enjoyable, so I hope you enjoyed it too, and I'll catch you again very soon for another one. Bye for now.